Good morning, everybody. Our episode today speaks about agriculture in Egypt. During the last 7 years, agriculture witnessed a great renaissance and unprecedented huge projects. The latest of them was the new Delta project. First, what is Delta? For those who didn't study geology or geography before, Delta is a great triangular land that is formed as a result of the continuous deposition of the river sediments and the estuary, whether it is a sea or an ocean or even a desert, where the river's bed decreases strongly, so the sedimentation occurs. And it is known that deltas are the most fertile lands suitable for agriculture, as it is rich in nutrients with the presence of water, and this is what the plant or the crop needs to grow. For example, Mississippi Delta in USA, Nile Delta in Egypt, Po Delta in Italy, and Rhine Delta in France. It is known that Nile and Colorado deltas are the most affected deltas by human and subjected to ecological destruction as time passes, as a result of using water as a source, thus reducing the reaching water to the estuary, causing salinity of soil. Due to the imbalance between the fresh and salt water, or the construction of dams and water reservoirs at the estuary, thus sediment retention behind the dam and preventing it from reaching to the delta at the estuary. Thus, the stability of delta surface level, and on the other hand, the rise of seawater level, and consequently its sinking as time passes. By the way, this what threatens the Nile Delta in Egypt as a result of the climate changes and poles melting. So, if this is the delta simply and briefly, then what is the new delta? The delta is the most fertile land that is suitable for agriculture, and it's constantly being destroyed as we explained. But there is another type of destructions that you can touch easily and quickly. For example, sinking of deltas takes decades to see. But dredging of fried soil is, in my opinion, the most dangerous type of destruction for deltas, which is the removal of the surface layer rich in nutrients for the manufacture of red bricks or for urban expansion, and its transformation into a sandy land unsuitable for agriculture, unsuitable for life. And this kind of destruction you will not see except in the developing countries carried out by simple, uneducated people. And this is what my people have done over the past 10 years, which resulted in loss of 400,000 fathans of the best agriculture lands. Because building dams, which is one of the destruction types found in the advanced countries too, but you will not see them turning agricultural land into sandy wasteland. You will not see them kill their lives. This resulted in a shortage of the agricultural land and consequently a lack of plant and animal production and reliance on imports, as we lost a great parts of the agricultural delta in the unorganized squatter urban expansion. Because it wasn't done by the government, it was done in the absence of law. So it was necessary to think about the new delta project, which in my opinion is the revival of the original delta, where the project is the reclamation of 1 million fathans and utilization of 1.2 million fathans in establishing projects related to poultry, livestock, agriculture, manufacturing, packaging, and modern agricultural urban communities. So the total area of the project is 2.2 million fathans. The cost of the project is more than 300 billion pounds, which equals more than $19 billion, divided as follows: 250 billion pounds to reclaim 1 million fathans. This means that the cost of reclamation of one fathom equals 250,000 pounds, and 60 billion pounds for water treatment, as the project will depend on groundwater, rainwater, and agricultural drainage treatment. This will occur at El Hammam Water Works to produce 6 million cubic meter of water per day, as the project needs 12 to 15 cubic meter of water per day, with a total 5 billion cubic meter of water per year. The project depends on modern irrigation devices such as sprinkler and drip to decrease water consumption. The work on project started in 2021 and will be completed within 2 years. Yet, 200,000 fathans have been cultivated and about 250,000 fathans are being reclaimed by the end of this year, and the rest will be completed according to the project timetable. This project is a part of Egypt's 2030 strategy and vision, so it is a model and integrated development project of strategic importance to achieve food security for the Egyptian people. Let's talk about the importance of project. First, the project is close to delta governance, road network, ports, and airports for export. Second, it is dedicated to the cultivation of strategic crops as wheat and corn, and also competitive crops as soybeans and sunflowers. And it is known that Egypt exports 250 kinds of crops to 150 markets in 38 countries, and the highest rate of the Egyptian vegetable and fruit export occurred during Corona epidemic and the world closure, where Egypt was the first source of food for Europe and Arabian Gulf. Third, it provides job opportunities for youth and investors, as the project will offer 5 million direct and indirect job opportunities by 2025. Fourthly, achieving food security, reducing imports and moving towards self-sufficiency. Fifthly, increasing the state's ability to cope with population increase. Sixthly, redistributing the population and reducing overcrowding in the valley and the delta. Seventhly, compensating and restoration of 30% of lands in the old delta. It is worth mentioning that Fitch Ratings expected an increase in the agricultural production in Egypt until 2025, and also expected an increase in wheat production by 4.5%. It also praised the government's continued investment in agricultural repair and increasing the area of agricultural production to achieve more food security and development of agricultural industry, which creates strong export opportunities. The World Bank also assured that with the decline in food prices, the main inflation rate decreased as a result of the state's efforts to develop the agricultural sector in Egypt, as it has a vital role in growth, alleviating poverty, achieving food security, and enhancing Egyptian exports. It also expected Egyptian economy to grow by 2.3% during 2021 and by 4.5% in 2022, and assured that Egypt is able to repay its debts. Moody's Corporation for Credit Rating praised the growth of Egyptian economy despite corona epidemic through economic repair policies, including development of agricultural sector. Attached in the description below the episode sources for those who like to read. Our episode today is over. Wait for me tomorrow with a new episode about a very interesting new topic. Goodbye.